Everybody, CW Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards, and I greet you today on Friday. It's the end of the week, and I've been doing the variety show all week here on the Card Wolf Network. Today will be the last day of the week-long variety show. I may do this format again at some point in the future. Talked to a couple of you about it in the comments yesterday, a few of you actually, and got some great suggestions for the poll. Suggested maybe I do it once a week. Big Chief gave me a lot of encouragement about just kind of doing whatever I feel like doing, which is what I normally do anyway, but it was really nice to hear that kind of validation, and I appreciate that from you, Big Chief. Big Chief has been such a great supporter of this channel. If you haven't been over to Big Chief's channel, I encourage you to do so. He's just a great guy. Opens a ton of different cards, and is really a family-oriented channel too, which you guys know I really like. And of course, you guys already know about For the Geese. He's got a great channel over there as well. I've talked about him at great length. But anyway, so I may bring back this format again, but today's the last day for a little while of the variety format on the Card Wolf Network. So what kind of variety are we doing today? Well, I'll tell you what the top line item is on the show today. At the very top of the card, the thing that is going to be the most exciting is this awesome piece of mail from DJ Squish that you guys know from Driller and Squish. They're a remarkable channel that they have got going over there. Driller and Squish and Yelli, for that matter, have been doing great work opening stuff and doing some amazing breaks over there. It's just a lot of fun every time they post a video. I'm always very excited to see it. So I was really thrilled to receive this RAK pack from DJ Squish. I don't know if it's just from Squish or if Driller maybe had a hand in this too, and maybe Yelli for all I know. But either way, this is going to be some exciting stuff. Looking very forward to that. That is the headline event on today's variety. Not hour, but just probably half hour. I don't know. The first thing I want to show you, however, and this was a great find. You guys know I've been going through boxes of cards that I brought back from Maryland. Last night I went through a couple of boxes of hockey cards, and I'm actually going to show you some of the really unusual stuff that I found in there. I was really quite pleased that I still had some of this stuff. But I also went through a box of baseball, and I found this item. This is a Jose Aquindo rookie card. That's right. You guys know it's been Jose Aquindo Tribute Week here on the Card Wolf Network. Jose, the Secret Weapon Aquindo. That's right. The Secret Weapon was Jose's nickname when he played because he was such a great utility guy, and I found out that he likes small telephones, and I realized that I do have one other small telephone to show you today on this day when I present to you the Jose Aquindo rookie card from '84 Donriss, which was a pretty cool find. I have a significant amount of '84 Donriss, which I was very pleased at because it's a short printed set. It's pretty expensive and hard to get. So this was a real find. The other small phone that I have is my cell phone, which I know is going to sound like, oh, well, I've got cell phones too, but the cell phone I use is actually this phone, which is, yes, a flip phone, and it is very small. It fits in my pocket quite well, and showing you that, you will now know that I'm not exaggerating when I say that I'm an old guy, because I refuse to use a smartphone. It's mostly because I don't want to be tempted by having, the internet right there in my pocket, so I use the old flip phone. It's a lot easier for me. It's hard to text on that thing, though, I'll tell you that much, but I'm not networked to anything. I'm not distracted by anything, so that is what I use, and Jose Aquindo, I'm sure, probably uses the same kind of phone, given his penchant for small telephones. So that rookie card from Jose Aquindo was pretty great find for me. Also have a shout out to give real quick, and that is to David Phillips. I have shouted you out before on the channel, but I want to do it again. David Phillips is a viewer of the channel, does not have a channel of his own, just leaves great comments here, and is an all-around great guy. Thank you, David, for your viewing, and I really appreciate your subscription, and always enjoy your comments, sir. So again, shouting out David Phillips there. We're doing an all-sport sort of variety show today. We just showed you a baseball card of Jose Aquindo. We're also going to do hockey, which I mentioned. I was going through a couple of boxes of hockey. I'm going to show you that. I have no idea what is in this awesome package. It could be anything. It's not ticking, so I think we're safe. So that only, I don't collect basketball, so that only leaves football. And so I thought I'd rip something I've never ripped on the channel today. I'm going to do that now. This is a 30-card value pack of Donriss football. I've never ripped this before on the channel, and I'm excited to do that with you. I haven't seen a lot of this opened on the other channels either, so this is pretty cool. This is 2021, so there are several good rookies in here that we could find. It's a 30-card value pack, and you get 4 press-proof blue parallels in here, which is pretty neat too. So let's get into this. I've got my scissors handy, so I can make this a little easier on everybody, and we'll just go across the top like that. And we'll see what's in here. I have had this in the card closet for a little while, just waiting for the right moment to get into it, and that moment is right now. And look at this. We start off, the very first card is a Raven, Lamar Jackson. That is awesome. That bodes very well for this pack. Very excited about that. That automatically goes into the Wolf Lair. You guys know that. Justin Jefferson, also a really nice pull from there. Justin Jefferson, a really great wide receiver. He just needs a great quarterback to help him out up there in Minnesota. What do we have here? We're going to flip this. Deebo Samuel. Man, this pack is fire already. Deebo Samuel, fantastic. Kind of, I guess, can do anything. He's a wide receiver. He's a running back. He just does all kinds of stuff. Deebo Samuel, very exciting player. That's pretty neat. Olivier Vernon from the Browns. Fletcher Cox, longtime defensive lineman there with the Eagles. Kareem Hunt, running back for the Browns. He was injured for a lot of last year. Miles Sanders with the Eagles. And we're going to flip this and get to the wide receiver, Mike Williams, with the Chargers. Looks there like he's going to, I don't know if he's running for a touchdown or dropping back for a pass. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Kyler Murray, quarterback for the Cardinals. Michael Pittman Jr., one of those great wide receivers on the Colts, who should be interesting to see how the Colts do this year. I predict big things for them this year. Terry McLaurin, great wide receiver for the Washington team. I think they're calling themselves the Commanders now, which is a just absurd name, but whatever you guys want to do. Terry McLaurin. David Johnson from the Texans. Drew Brees, since retired and desperate to be an announcer. Tyler Boyd from the Bengals. Jerome Baker. And now we got some backwards cards. I've not opened Donriss before, so I don't know what to expect from these. I'm going to just flip the whole backwards batch over all at once and see how that goes. All right, so what do we have here? I think these are the, if I remember how Donriss works, I think these are variant cards where guys are wearing masks. Julio Jones right there, or they're wearing helmets. I'm not sure what the deal is here. Jalen Smith from the Cowboys. There's DK Metcalf wearing a mask as well. Aaron Rodgers, I think these are shorter printed cards, the backwards one. There's Tua, should have an interesting season with the Dolphins. Got a lot of new weapons down there. Zadarius Smith, who I think he was traded, and I think it might have been to the Ravens. It's hard to keep all the trades straight. There was a lot of trades. Travis Kelce, of course, great tight end for the Chiefs, and I think these are where we start to get to the more interesting cards in this pack. There's Khalil Herbert, who is a rated rookie there for the Bears. And I'm very curious to see who else we get. Dwayne Eskridge, another rated rookie, that one for the Seahawks. Aleja Vera Tucker for the Jets. And I think these might be the blue press proofs that we were told about on the wrapper. There's a John Elway one. And then we'll flip this one over and see what we get here. This is Hayden Hurst from the Falcons. We've got another backwards card here, so that bodes well. Let's save that one to the end, and we'll check this other press proof card. This is a rated rookie press proof of Nick Bolton, linebacker for the Chiefs. And then at the very end, almost at the end anyway, we've got Antonio Brown. The champ is here. Because Antonio Brown needs more cards that will feed his ego. That's just what that player needs. All right, so let's get that out of there and see what this last card is. I'm just going to flip it over, and we'll see what we got there on the... all right, so that is another press proof, and I think that is, let me see what the rest of these look like. I don't know, is there anything special about that? It doesn't appear to be numbered. I'm not sure why that one was flipped around in the way it was. It's Jalen Hurts, the great quarterback for the Eagles. Not sure why that one was flipped around. I was hoping that was some sort of auto or numbered card there, but no such luck. But still, not a bad pack. I'm not disappointed. We did get a press proof rated rookie there, and I got a Raven right off the top, Lamar Jackson. That's pretty awesome. So not a bad pack. As I said, had not opened Donriss yet, so that was fun for me, and I do love football openings quite a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I sure did. I'm going to put those all the way over here off camera so as not to distract the focal point of my camera, which it loves to do. So let's see. Next, we're going to show you some of the very interesting hockey stuff. I found last night going through a couple of boxes of hockey cards from Baltimore, Maryland that I shipped back here. I pulled a bunch of stars out of here. Here's a Horachuk. I think that's a rookie in action card, and you can see there's a lot of other stars. You guys know how I feel about Guy Lafleur, and I was happy to find a bunch of his cards. There's also some Peter Stasny cards. He's another of my favorite players, actually. Lafleur and Stasny are, I just think, awesome players. Paul Coffey, and I won't name all the names. I'll just go through here really quick. You can see these are the stars that I pulled out. There were a bunch of really Hall of Fame level stars in here, so I was really happy to find those, and I made a big stack of those, so that was nice. And also pulled out some very sort of unusual and oddball hockey stuff that I didn't think I had anymore and kind of had forgotten about, but as soon as I saw it, I remembered, oh yeah, I do have that, and I'm glad that I somehow have kept it. I guess I'll start off with, these are Opg Inserts, and I believe they're from 1977, and I only have a few of these. These were all in this sleeve here. I forgot to take Potvin out, but there's Dennis Potvin, Rick McLeish, Bobby Clark, Brad Park, and Don Murdoch there. And these came as inserts in the packs of cards, and you know, Topps has done similar things to this with some of their products, but these are Opg Inserts, and they're kind of neat. I had forgotten that I had those, and they were all together in this sleeve. They're not in great shape. Even keeping them in this sleeve, they just are not in very great shape. But they're cards that you just don't see very much anymore, and so they were kind of fun to pull. Also, came across these are Esso game cards. Esso is a gas station. We had those in the United States, and I know they have them in Canada. These are definitely Canadian, and you can see on the back, you can mail in stuff. I always like the Canadian contests because down here it will ask you to solve a math problem in order to enter the contest. That's some kind of a law in Canada. If they had that law in the United States, I guarantee no one would enter contests. Everybody would get to that point and just be like, math? They want me to do math? And no one would enter contests. I wouldn't. I mean, you guys know I'm notoriously bad at math. Anyway, Jim Peplinski, Johnny Anderson, Lanny McDonald with the patented mustache there, Dale Horachuk, and this is a pretty early Dale Horachuk card, so that was a nice find, and Richard Brodeur. I only have 5 of these, and I have no idea how I ended up acquiring these because I've never lived in Canada, so that's kind of interesting. These are not, as I said, in great shape, but I think this is maybe Horachuk's second year, or maybe even his first year, I don't know, but it's a pretty cool card, and they are not detached from the scratch-off. Unfortunately, all of them are scratched off. That would be nice if they weren't, but haven't looked up any kind of value on these, so I really don't know if there is any value at all. There may be, or there may not be. I'm really not sure. Also, speaking of sort of promotional stuff, I found these Canucks cards that were Silverwood Dairies promotional cards. Nobody super, exciting here. This one I have a duplicate of, and then you can kind of go through and see Canucks players. If you're a Canucks fan, this may be exciting to you. There's nobody on here. Gradin's probably the best player amongst this group, and you can see they do have stats on the back. These are from 1981-82, it appears, and not too bad. Kind of interesting cards. Again, I'm not quite sure where I got all of this Canadian promotional paraphernalia. I'm really not sure where it came from at all, but also found this. I'm not quite sure what this is, but NHL action players, and there's a special offer inside, which I'll show you in a minute, but this is kind of it's not falling apart or anything, but it's definitely something that is somewhat delicate. The offer is to get a handy measuring aid, which, I didn't know that was something that people needed, but apparently they did. It was only 25 cents back then. There's no date on this at all, so I don't know what the year is on this, but just based upon some of the players that you see here, I'm guessing it's from 79, 80, somewhere in there would be my guess. 78 maybe, I don't know, 81, somewhere in that area. Anyway, Billy Smith, maybe the best player. Bill Barber, I don't know. Unger, I'm not sure, but anyway, only had one of those, and kind of neat. Not sure what that's about. This one is even more fragile. I'm going to be very careful opening this one. This is from Post Cereal, and I guess this came in cereal boxes, and you get 21 different NHL teams. You could pull the whole team, and it's you can see this one is the Maple Leafs. I know that'll make a lot of you guys happy, a lot of Leafs fans out there who I know watch the channel. And the way this works, there's some sort of game that you can play if you separate all of these cards and shuffle them up. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of show you how these cards are. I have some that are separated, and I will show you those in just a minute, but this is the only one I have that was not separated. And you can see that's kind of, you know, they're very small and they're kind of neat. I'll show you the ones that were separated so you can get a better sense of kind of how these would look if you were to separate them. Bring these very close to the camera if I can get it to focus on these. There we go. And you can see who some of the players were. You know, definitely some good players here. There's Brian Troutier, Clark Gillies, Billy Smith again. A lot of Blackhawks were in here. I'm not sure why. I must have had that. Doug Wilson, probably the best one. Dennis Savard also in there. And then got some other teams. The Canadiens also there. Tony Esposito, nice pull there. You know, Mike Bossy, that's another really good one that was in there. Again, I looked on the cards themselves, and each card has the team logo on the back, depending upon what team they're from. The cards themselves have no date, so I looked on that one that has the whole set of the Maple Leafs to see if there was any kind of date on there, so I could get some sense of where these are from in terms of, you know, when did these things come out. And really couldn't find a date on here either. There was no copyright on the cards or even on this material here, this, you know, explanation of what they do. I did not see any sort of date. So I'm guessing, again, just based upon the players, that this is also around maybe, I don't know, 78 or 79, maybe 80, somewhere in there. Not sure. I was definitely actively collecting hockey cards then for sure, but, you know, I never lived in Canada, and I did visit Canada several times, but I guess maybe I picked this stuff up there. Maybe I bought it or traded. There was no internet back then, so it wasn't like I could go online and just, you know, find this stuff. So, yeah, anyway, I thought you guys would be interested in that. I know a lot of you collect hockey cards, so I was very interested in it, and I'll, of course, share with you any other stuff that I find as I go through these boxes that I think might be interesting to you. So let's get to this, the main event here. This RAK package from DJ Squish. I've not been able to wait to open this thing. It just arrived a couple of days ago, and it's just been sitting here taunting me the whole time. So let's get into this thing and see what DJ Squish has sent. Cannot wait to find out. Let's see what we have here. All right, there is, looks like there is a letter, which is awesome, and nothing else in there. This is very securely packed. Very nice packing job there. Let's see what Squish and Driller it says. So that's awesome. Comes from their channel, which again, I know I've shouted them out numerous times, but really, they have really fun breaks over there. It's a great channel. Let's see what they say. Hey, CW, from both Squish and Driller. We can't say thank you enough for the shout out. That meant a lot to both of us. Please enjoy these Baltimore cards as a token of our thanks. All the best, and keep collecting, Driller and Squish. Well, that is awesome. Baltimore cards. You guys know what I like. And I'll put this up here with my other letters. The letters, as I've said before, really are my favorite part of getting mail from you guys. And I really appreciate the very kind things that all of you say in your letters. I thought this tape was going to go on forever, like some sort of magician's trick there for a while. It took a while. Let's try... let's see where we want to open this now. Maybe over here? No, it doesn't want to come up. All right. I want to have to cut it, but I guess maybe I will. All right, there we go. There's the end of that one. It's a scintillating YouTubery on the Card Wolf Network, untaping stuff. All right, let's get that out of there. There we go. Very nice. Oriole Park at Camden Yards. That's a very cool card right on the top there. I'll bring that up close so you guys can get a load of that. That is from Donriss Triple Play, which I have not opened on the channel in a long time. Let's see if we can get this team card pack opened. There we go. All right, Oriole Park is the first card, and oh man, you guys do not waste any time. Look at that. That is a sweet card. If I can get it in focus. There we go. Look at that. That is a beautiful card. Man, I do not have that one, and that is a really, really nice card. That is, of course, from, I think that's, I'm trying to remember, I think that's from last year's Topps, and I never did get that card. That is beautiful, beautiful card. Thank you so much for that. Man, that's going to have to go back up here on the, I'm not going to cover up Susan the Goose. I'd never hear the end of it. I'll have to put that there. And then Dylan Bundy. Matt Harvey from Heritage, very nice there. Trey Mancini. These are nice throwback cards, 2 Mancinis for me. Well, thank you guys, very, very generous. And John Means, opening day card there. That's nice. I haven't really actually gotten into any opening day for a long time. Was that Cedric Mullins? Nice one there. Great, oh wait, there's more in the Cedric Mullins. Where's this stuck? No, it's stuck to one. Okay, it's stuck to Zach Lothar. That's a rookie card of Lothar. That is pretty awesome. Vladdy. Wow, that is a nice Vladdy card. And the optic version as well. Very sweet. Whoa, look at this. Man, you guys are going nuts. This is, I thought, this is completely over the top. Look at this nice Griffey Jr. card. That is a beaut. Wow, I do not have that. That is a sweet card. Squish-A. Wow, this is a nice one too. This is in the 1965 design. And I do not know when that came out, but that is a really nice card. Looks like it came out in 2021. I never saw that one. That is a really nice one. Nice Mike Trout, Allen, and Ginter from 2021. That is a really beautiful card. Anthony Bender from the Marlins. That is a rookie card, and that is some sort of orange splashy foily card, and it is numbered. I thought it might be. Bring that up to the camera. That is 281 out of 299. That is an awesome card. I do not have any of that, and I'm not sure what the proper name is, but that is a beautiful card. Look at all that foily goodness. Freedom Sufferer loves him some foily madness, and got plenty there. Here's some Ravens. All right, Kyle Bowler, Justin Green, and Demetrius Williams. This is from Topps Total. And that has got to be from the 90s if Kyle Bowler is the quarterback there. Ray Lewis, one of the all-time great linebackers to ever play. Rashard Bateman. All right, that is a nice one there, too. That is from the, I cannot remember the name of that. Illuminations? It's something like that. I cannot remember. But I do like that set a lot. Illusions, that's it. I do like Illusions a lot. Illusions might even be my favorite football product of the year. I just think they're beautiful cards, and I love the acetate inserts. So that's a really nice one to get. There's another Bateman. Look at that. That is really cool. Another rookie. And Tylan Wallace, who I think is going to... I think he could break out and be a really good receiver for them. I think he really has a lot of potential as a player. Marlon Humphrey, linebacker for them. And Marcus Peters, great quarterback for them. And there's the quarterback, Lamar Jackson. That is awesome. And that is an absolute football one. I don't have that one, I don't think. Marlon Humphrey again. Now, what do we have here? Clayton. What is that? Mark Clayton, the wide receiver? It's Mark Clayton. I have very few cards of Mark Clayton as a Baltimore Raven, and that is a beauty. What is that one? That is a Topps card. I don't know what that set is from. That is really awesome. That is a beautiful card. Mark Clayton was that's a turkey red card. That's why I don't have that one. I've never opened turkey red ever before. So that is an awesome card to add to my collection. Thank you so much, Driller and Squish. These are amazing. I mean, what a great selection. Now, what is this? Wow. That is awesome. This is also numbered. I'll bring this up close to the camera so you can see along with me. This is 189 out of 199. It's Austin Hayes. And that is a really beautiful card. That is some sort of green bordered parallel that I definitely do not have and have never even seen. That is beautiful. Man. Wow, I don't know which card is going to go on the card wall. I'll probably keep Brooks there, but I'm tempted to put this Mark Clayton or maybe this Hayes card as well. There's so much good stuff in here. This is an awesome, awesome rack. Thank you guys. Man, you guys, you're going to be getting some kind of a retribution package in the mail pretty soon. I've actually been putting something together for you guys, and I think you'll enjoy it. But you'll have to wait until next week to get that, I think. Man, thank you so much for this. What an awesome, awesome act of kindness package. Sorry about that. We had not quite sure what happened with the camera there, but it did not like continuing on for some reason. The battery looks fine, though. So anyway, I just want to say thank you again to Driller and Squish. Please head over to their channel if you haven't already. I think you'll really enjoy their rips as much as I do, and you can see they're very generous and kind people. Just a wonderful rack. Thank you guys so much. This is just awesome. Thank all of you for coming out to the channel today. As I said, this will probably be the last variety show for a little while, and I hope you enjoyed the multi-sport presentation that I had for you today. And I will see you... I don't know when I'll see you. Maybe this weekend. It may not be this weekend. My wife is going away for Mother's Day. She goes away out of town to escape the chaos of our household. I'm not the chaotic one, that is actually my kids, but she goes away for a couple of days and enjoys herself, which is awesome. But I don't know if I'll have time to make a video this weekend or not. So if I don't, have a great Mother's Day weekend. And if I do, I will see you then. In the meantime, as always, happy collecting.